Namaste, Vanakkam, and hello to you, one and all. Abhi here, Astro in with Abhi, oneness in astrology and spirituality, bringing in awareness by Abhi. I'm going to talk to you today about the consequences of gambling. Look, my place is not to tell you whether you should gamble, not gamble. That's for you to decipher what you're going to do with your life. But I'm given a question about gambling, and I'm going to answer it based on my dimension of reality. The consequences of gambling. Firstly, the first thing you will notice is you will start to become addicted to the instant gratification that you get. The increase in serotonin levels when you do win some kind of huge amount. And over a considerable period of time, you will become a person that is not appreciative of what you have. Over time, you will start to exhibit the qualities of a person that is living in some kind of dream state world. It's called the fairy tale world. I would like to buy a mansion, and gambling will support my yacht that I want, and all of these things here. You will lose the grip of reality, which is now. And you will start to live in the future which doesn't exist. And you will create this future right now. And you will feed into the very same thing that will eventually destroy your pockets, then your mind, and then the people around you. Eventually, you will reach the last straw in the camel's back where you will either suffer imprisonment or you will end up taking your own life. Now, this podcast or video is for anybody who is suffering some kind of gambling addiction or for anybody that knows of somebody that is going through such an addiction. Gambling is real and it is the most hideous of acts because you cannot see it in somebody's face that they are suffering this addiction. A person could be drinking himself every day. You will see it in the person's face. They will deteriorate. If a person could be taking any kind of mind altering substances, it will show in their face. But a person that's gambling will never show. Very rarely it will show. So this is a very subtle kind of a vice which takes over you. And it's very important to nip it in the bud immediately because this is something that will rob you of your present moment. It robs you of your life. And once you get attached to instant gratification, you will always have an expectation in every facet of life that you need to be rewarded instantaneously because you have an attachment to everything that comes quickly. You want everything to happen now. Impatience. You start to become impatient. You start to have hot and cold moods. You start to become very agitated obviously, when you lose, you're not going to be happy. Therefore, you will not focus on the beautiful things that you have around you, which money can never buy, which is your relationships, your marriage, your parents, your family. You will kick all of this away. Why? Because you have an attachment to instant gratification, which you are not getting. So this is a huge problem because you want that serotonin, you want that high. And unfortunately, you will never always win in gambling. And look, I'm not going to talk about why, whether you should do it or not, but I'm basically answering the question. And I hope that if you are suffering from such a thing and you want to make a change, you forward this to that person or you listen to it and you apply. There are certain processes that you can conduct yourself in to get out of this hideous kind of activity. I will call it that in my personal view. So thank you very much. Jai Shri Ram, Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Bol and goodbye.